So tonight we want to speak, or we speak about who changed the times and the laws and the festivals. So yes, we are in Daniel 7:25, and the scripture reads as follows: He shall speak propitious words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change times and law. Then the saints shall be given unto his hand for a time and half a time. But the court shall be seated, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and destroy it forever. Then the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdoms under the whole heaven shall be given to the people, the saints of the Most High. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall be served and obey him. So this is the end of the account where Daniel says, this is the end of the account. As for me, Daniel, my thoughts greatly trouble me, and my countenance changed, but I kept the matter in my heart. So there is a scripture that reference what are we reading tonight, and that is Daniel 7 verse 7 and 8. So that is the little horn in the dominions. So what the scripture is saying is referring to the change of times and the law. So my question was, who is the little horn that changed the times and the laws? And the little horn refers to the Roman Catholic Church, and that is the church that changed the Sabbath from a Saturday to a Sunday. So a Sabbath, the word Sabbath only means it's the day God rested. When God created the earth, on the seventh day he rested. God said his people shall keep the Sabbath. This is us. We shall keep the Sabbath, and the seventh day is Saturday, not Sunday. It is Saturday. So your week starts as we know it. Sunday is the first day, and Saturday is the last day of the week. So that is the Sabbath, and that aligns with the Jewish Sabbath day, and Jesus also kept the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made for man and not other way around, and that is what Jesus is saying. He is claiming that the Sabbath is his, and in this we shall know who is God's people. Now in Daniel 7 to 8, it talks about the little horn, and you need to find out who is the little horn that is being talking about, who changed the times and the laws. So if you listen in between the lines, you will know I've mentioned it already in this video. Alright? So God is telling us his people will keep the Sabbath. Guys, it is important for us to keep the Sabbath. The Sabbath is on Saturday. That is the mark of God's people. So if you tell yourself that you are a Christian and you follow Jesus Christ, you are a follower of Christ, then it is important, guys, that you need to come back to the Sabbath day. And the Sabbath day is the seventh day which God rested, and that is on Saturday. So I just want to leave this scripture with you guys. Read it again. It is Daniel 7:25. You need to understand that we need to keep the Sabbath. And it was not changed by God, and it was not changed by Jesus. So by who was it changed? By the little horn in Daniel 7:7-8. That little horn changed it. And we need to keep the Sabbath, guys. So I hope this message blesses you guys tonight, and I hope that you can just put in the comments, I've got other believers also keeping the Sabbath, and that is awesome. So God's movement is moving. Last week I was talking about the church, and God's church arising out of the old church, where God is now shifting His people, which is going to keep the Sabbath, from the people that is following Sunday as the rest day, because that is not God's people, that's the Roman people. That Sunday belongs to the Romans. It doesn't belong to God. We, the passionate true believers, we keep the Sabbath, and that is Sabbath, the Saturday. I can't stress it more. And then we also follow the Acts 2 church. The vision is there, God's church. Our foundation, fundamental beliefs are also in there. And if you go to my profile, you will see I've posted it there. That is what we also believe in. So guys, please have a look at it. I'm going to pin it so that you can see it right on top. That is what we believe in. Acts 2, the fundamental of church, God's fundamental, and then also we keep the Sabbath. So I hope that this message blessed you guys. Daniel 7:25-28, and then also the reference for that is Daniel 7 from verse 7-8 as well. That little one. I hope this message blessed you guys, and I hope that you return to the true Sabbath, and that you guys are of God's chosen people. Bless you. Good night.